Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, do this last bit and maybe get a couple minutes in so I can...
Shut up or I'll shut you up! Calm her down, damn it! I swear I will kill the both of you!
I know, man. Hostage comes first. No more hostages, Carity. Just you and me. I promise, Uncle Ben. I promise he won't get away this time. He can't have gotten far.
And... Yep.
My God.
Well, no, I just want to
911, what is your emergency?
I need to report a dead body.
So you're right on the ball, right there.
Yeah, I just remember you had to find carnage in the end.
Suitable for framing. I get spotted. This is gonna get ugly. Gotta move faster.
You'll find it soon.
I get it, Doc. I know how this is supposed to go. I tell you, my parents beat me or dropped me on my head. I had a horrible childhood. Boo-hoo! And sure, it had its moments. My dad beat me unconscious, my mom drank. But a lot of people go through that and don't end up like I did. Here's what really happened. When I was still just a kid, I saw the truth. Life is meaningless. Death is the only thing that matters.
May's gonna hear about this sooner or later. I don't want her to be alone when she does. Where have you been all my life?
Probably can't do shit like that because I'm not sure if like making comments on our people's videos is a thing, the plagiarism. I mean, I really like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, like Russian Badger, like Darrow and all that.
Yeah, Russian Badger is pretty funny. I understand that. And there are other people that do the same thing.
One of the guys, I forgot who it was, said the same thing I said to Fat Piece of Shit. It is insulin damage over time, like a debuff. And Fat Piece of Shit thought that was a funny thing, even though he had no idea what the hell I meant.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd been bitten by
We have reported suspects attempting to enter a locked building.
I explained to him, and he's like, well, that makes sense. I never thought of it that way.
He's right here!
Welcome to the... boys! I won't be here long. Not gonna happen. Don't try that at home.
Despite how sad it is that the algorithm throws people to do the same shit over and over and over and over, even though you need to...
I almost died just then. boredom.
I think it's best for us to all just be unique, do whatever we want.
Spider-Man showed once again that no crime is too small to escape his notice.
What makes us think good?
I think there was a mission in this game, I think it's this one, where I have to like escort that fucking bitch around the facility from Oscorp, and it's like I fucking died so many times because she would be like, save me, and then I would, and then another fucking guy would just show up right as like
My life is so weird.
the previous one, and I couldn't keep up. I think I died myself or getting destroyed, but it's like the one time I was so fucking happy, and my game totally crashed, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just playing this for about a day, so I went back to an hour later.
Man.
That's where it gets fucking annoying, is that you have to get all of the you have to get all of the missions and timers and shit like that.
Like, you gotta get involved from like,
That's a keeper.
I don't want to. Too bad. Like, what if I don't want to and I just want to progress the story? Too bad.
That's all we care about.
That's the thing is that every other game doesn't force you to do side missions and stuff. Not other sandbox games.
I can say none of your answer games. You gotta do everything to get the true ending. Especially with
But that was kinda, I guess that was kind of scary, because like, in terms of Pokemon sandboxes, I've never seen a single Saints Row game that expects you to do all of
in Tokyo Rumble, I don't think it is like multi-ending, but you had to do
The guy who killed Uncle Ben is gone. You'd think that would bring me some peace.
The final boss, and
But I don't feel peaceful.
I don't remember if I beat
Not
it or
even
not,
close.
because it was a long time ago, because I mostly played Rival when it got released. So
I get it, but I was thinking more along the lines of you can just do the story. You don't have to do all the things unless you want 100%
here's the
completion. Is what I
replay
mean.
mission thing. You can replay all your missions.
Yep, basically, like before. And you see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you could literally just change any costume you want directly the costume from the first game, which I love, by the way. Not this one, but that one. I think this was the one I actually kind of liked because of how interesting and unique it was. Instead of the same archetype over and over again, the same white eyes and the same, like, I was like, finally something different with like a blue mixing in with the red and the
only
sort of
thing
yellow tint eyes.
The bad thing is that there's levels to each suit, like they're all separate levels.
Yeah.
So
I do see that, and there are stat differences, but and that gives you an interesting thing of like, okay, it makes these costumes useful.
Listen, when I played this, I did not know that.
Neither did I.
I played the whole level using this fucking the default.
Same thing.
And when I went back to play the other costumes, I was like, why am I getting killed so easily? And then I went back and switched to the costume, like, oh, they got levels.
Yeah, they got stat differences.
That makes
giving you a reason to actually use them.
Yeah, and it's interesting how it works, but I like this one until the black suit.
Yeah, the classic symbiote costume, and not the Spider-Man 3 one. I mean, to be honest, I thought the Spider-Man 3 one was okay in terms of like, just because I was nostalgic doesn't mean I'm gonna be biased and like that one over the classic. But you know.
His latest victim is Dennis Carradine, a convicted murderer and arms dealer. Carradine has been identified as the perpetrator in last year's shooting of Queens resident Benjamin Parker. Some New Yorkers we spoke to applaud the fact that violent criminals are being taken off the streets.
Hey, somebody wants to clean up the trash. I say more power to them.
But police caution that the perpetrator is a threat to everyone.
This individual is a dangerous psychopath. commits acts of extreme carnage and brutality,
the
leaving the initials CK written in blood as a
No, it's
signature.
just these models. Of
The
just
crime
like,
scenes are so gruesome, they shock even veteran officers.
I like how
Due to the letters and the horrific nature of the crimes, authorities are calling this man the Carnage Killer. Anyone with information should call the police immediately. This is Whitney Chang for the Daily Bugle News Network.
Horrible. But at least it's finally over. The man who took Ben from us won't ever hurt anyone again. Maybe now we can move on. Peter? What's the matter?
And this is where it becomes like, not Mass Effect, but like kind of a thing where it's like many other games that try to have this formula of like multiple conversations.
I wish for bad things to happen to this Carradine guy. A lot.
That's perfectly natural. He killed your uncle.
Yeah, but...
Peter, Parker, it's bad enough you feel guilty about Ben. I won't let you beat yourself up over this. Why would it be your fault? Did you kill that man?
No.
He was a criminal. He associated with awful people. It's not as if you had any control over that. What could you have done?
Aunt May, the truth is, I'm glad he's dead. I know that's wrong.
You're relieved a bad man can't hurt anyone else. That's different. You're glad a murderer was brought to justice. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know. It's just,
Part of you wishes you're the one who did the bringing to justice?
Yeah.
That's not what Ben would have wanted. He wanted you to work hard, graduate, go to college, all the things you did. Wherever he is, he's very proud of you, and so am I.
So, you feel better?
My husband's still gone. I think that'll hurt forever.
You said you thought maybe we could move on.
Yes, now that there isn't that question hanging over us. Where is he? Why don't they catch him? Now we can look ahead.
But it's not like being happy.
We'll be happy again, Peter. I promise you.
You heard Whitney Chang. Some people are grateful to the Carnage Killer. I kinda know how they feel.
That's not the same as condoning it. You're not glad this Carnage person is out there murdering, are you? You want him taken off the streets, don't you?
Yes. Yeah, I do. And he will be. Aunt May, can you turn that up?
We have breaking news of a hostage situation at Oscorp. Armed men are holding several employees at gunpoint.
Oh, no.
Security camera footage has identified the ringleader as career criminal Herman Schultz.
Schultz?
What?
Gwen. She still interns at
At the
Oscorp.
office this late?
No, but I should make sure.
That's a good idea. I always thought you two never should have split up.
Don't wait up for me.
I always do.
I like how this is
When you go through the web your room's window, I think it's a different cutscene. It's like he just switches to Spiderman and jumps out. I don't remember that.
Yeah. I like that. It's kind of an interesting...
Like, once Mama gets her phone, I'm gonna be...
It's my fault Schultz got away. If he hurts anyone... No. Not this time.
She can actually watch videos if she wants. And she doesn't have to worry about data. And then maybe eventually in the future I can get her internet. But the pay thing that's hard to do. Because I would have to justify it and everything.
I've got to get up there.
Well, but I like how it's a nice recreation of the house.
Oh man, people who need help.
That's something I don't like about it. That's the little one thing that you do now. I think those still the right way.
Right, I guess I'm supposed to gonna be like, oh, pick wherever you want to do that.
Nice. Sorry, Russians. I was expecting Schultz's guys.
He's climbing walls now! Now you just fight!
No animals were hurt. Bad guys, on the other hand. What planet is that called fighting? I said I wanted my butt medium rare. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. Gotta move that rubble so I can get in. Clear all this wreckage.
You can actually heal yourself. No, really, you can actually heal yourself. Like at first I thought it was automatic, but you can actually do it. I was like, wait. I think it's down on the D-pad. And you can actually do the upside down thing. Kind of like the upside down thing that Toby and Wyatt Fever actually did to Kiss. I thought was pretty good. Like, hey, you bring that back, that's actually cool.
Where have you been all my life?
The original was kind of useless in Spider-Man 2002, against GameCube, PS2. But yeah, that was
Got the fence. No problem. Vlad will do it. He's a little guy, he can fit. Always Vlad gets the dirty jobs. Just because I'm not fat like the rest of them.
They're so cute when they're asleep.
Okay, Max. Easy choice. Tell us where to find the weapons, or you die.
I'm an electrical engineer. I don't have access to those areas.
Then it's a bad day to be you, eh, Max?
Nighty-night.
Just bumping him on the street. But here's just a coincidence.
I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow.
Okay, you can only heal if you're hurt. But at least I like that compared to that whole bullshit like COD thing where it's just like shove a bunch of red stuff onto the screen. I hated that. It's like fucking obscures your viewing. What the
That was the point where balancing out, which I get somewhat, but not fully.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting a bunch of red stuff all over the screen.
Yeah, it's the immersion. It's the immersion with it. I kind of get don't have either because in real life I need to vision with me, not the blood on the screen.
Yeah. That's what it would be.
Keep talking about a weapon. I bet my last web Schultz is heading for the Special Projects Division.
Yeah, that's just... But at least you have a health bar here, so that's
You're Mr. Spiderman.
Just Spiderman. Spiderman was my father. What's your name?
Max. Max Dillon. I'm in R&D.
Well, Max, I need you to help me out. My eyes and ears. Can you do that?
Really? I mean, yes! I won't let you down.
Good. Get the hostages out through stairwell C. It's all clear. I really appreciate the help, partner.
Partner?
Uh-oh.
What?
Fan service.
Well, it's just more or less like how it was in the movie, because design games need to be like, oh no, this is in the movie, so we need to recreate that because that was in the movie. I'm just like, why do movie tie-in games exist? Like,
Then what? Let's go out.
You didn't need to copy the first movie directly because it was trying to be like a 1.5 sequel
Great.
to the movie.
Where is it?
With the lab store shut, there's only one way to reach it. These conveyors are real containers of extra...
Warning! Cutscene ended, NPC dialogue. Make up random shit now. I actually remember selling
Max was right. This is huge. And if it blows, it'll leave a great big hole in the middle of Manhattan. Now I need to find the coolant systems.
There's an item up there that I need to grab.
It's fine. Sometimes we all try to do that. Like, oh, where's this thing? Oh, well, I'm kind of... My OCD has that kind of same thing. Especially in, like, on platforms.
Now I need to find the coolant systems.
When I don't really need everything. So that is why I try to sometimes play a platformer, but then other times I try not to. Because I know I suck at platforming. But I also try to collect everything with my OCD. Like, I gotta collect everything. Although there is a reward.
This is it. I can release the coolant from here.
You get water in the game. Collecting everything.
Fighting each other. I can use the time to disable these weapons. The only way this works is if I stay out of sight. one weapon is one too many.
So yeah. Well, at least I love that Transformers Adventure of all of at least it's like an open game.
The spider! Come quickly!
Why can't they all be like that? That's a keeper. Money, glamour, power!
There! Get him!
Sometimes I even impress myself. I think I made my point. Nostrils open so you won't snooze. No need to thank me. Ah, Herman, you came back. Must have seen my misconnections.
You think I'd skip town? Give New York to freaks like you? No way! I just needed an equalizer. And now? I've got it! Say hello to the seismic harness construction resource, or as I like to call it, the shocker!
Tug of war. You know, I hear jail's a lot nicer now. Must have seats and on, Herman. Think outside the box. You make a fortune selling milkshakes.
Just wait till I get used to these things. You're a dead man!
Now I'm getting crazy. Roll up in my mask. I'm sending you the dry cleaning bill. Just how bored I am. You? Or do you have no original moves whatsoever?
I'll bring this whole building down on you if I have to!
That might not be a bad thing with all the nasty stuff they make here, but it's still to survive a 9.5 earthquake. So yeah, don't hold your breath. I can't now. Trying to bolt me to a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible smack upside the head for dinner.
You can't lock me up, man! The Russians can get to me inside.
You might be able to make a deal with D.A. Harper for protective custody, if you help stop this gang war. Innocent people are getting caught up in it.
I can't! It's bigger than me now. All the gangs in the city are at war. Everyone's scared of everyone else.
What are all you tough guys so afraid of?
The Carnage Killer! He's murdering my people, huh? The Russians? Hammerhead's crew? Mr. Negative's man? Everyone thinks the other guys are paying him. I'm starting to worry he's some kind of freak. Like that giant lizard a while back, or the dude with all the robots.
So, as long as he's out there killing, the gang war goes on?
And it gets worse!
So, you broke in here for a power-up?
Absolutely. Guns won't do it anymore. Everybody wants an ace that the others don't have. The kind of firepower that you can fight an army with.
And I bet they don't care who gets caught in the crossfire.
That's why they call them bad guys.
The Russians got here at almost the same time you did.
I know. One of my guys must have dropped a dime.
Now that your future looks, let's go with limited. What'll they do?
Keep arming up. Take out what's left of my men and everybody else in town. They're ruthless. I promise you. By the time they're done, you'll wish you had Herman Schultz back.
Unless you want to go for a butt-whipping hat trick, you'll tell the cops everything you know about the gang war.
Okay, but it won't do any good. Look, the city's full of trigger-happy wise guys scared the Carnage Killer's gonna get him. That's one fire that's just gonna keep on spreading, huh?
You know, as much as I made fun of these things, they're pretty clever. I could get this kind of kinetic energy into my webbing.
Now who's the thief, huh?
You know Oscorp, but you might not know me. I'm Harry Osborn. And when my father died, he didn't just leave me a business. He left me a New York institution. But too often lately, both Oscorp and this city have been preyed on by criminals. Now today, I'm announcing a joint venture with a man who, like me, recently returned to the city where he was born and wants to help. Wilson Fisk.
New York made me the man I am. Now, I want to give something back. It was my privilege to rebuild this great city after recent crises, but that was just the start. Allow me to introduce you to the Enhanced Crime Task Force. Now, the police are doing a fine job with limited resources. But when they face threats outside their normal scope, they need more, and we have provided.
Rather than increase the burden on taxpayers, Mr. Fisk and I are financing this hand-picked task force ourselves. Vigilantes like Spiderman only make the problem worse. This is our city, and we're taking it back, together.
I'm still willing to take Oscorp off your hands, young man.
And my answer is still no.
Well, that's fine. I'll just wait until you die of the disease that killed your father.
Attention all task force personnel. You are authorized to begin Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat, Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
Now's a good time to take down some bad guys, while the task force is putting heat on them.